Kiss Me Through the Phone. Soulja Boy, a.k.a. the first rapper to take over the internet. The first rapper to ever wear Gucci. The first rapper to ever do it. And the first rapper to ever hold a hoe hostage, beat her down, and allegedly grape her like any old horror flick we had heard before. Soulja Boy is currently in court with his ex-girlfriend, an on and off again girlfriend by the name of Kayla Myers, who is suing him for assault for an undisclosed amount. Did anybody know this fool was being sued? Did anybody know this fool was being sued? Because this was not heavily covered. This was not heavily covered. All right. Now, allegedly what happened is that at a Malibu party, you know what goes down in Malibu and Hollywood Hills and all that shit in LA, Kayla went to one of Soulja Boy's parties. She was ready to go, but Soulja, big Soulja, Draco, whatever he calls himself, the one that said he wasn't from Atlanta, that tried to say he was from LA when he really from Mississippi. Why he wanted to hide being from Mississippi? The M to the I to the crooked letter, humpback. Why? Be proud you from Mississippi. You made it from the crack houses of Mississippi to doing cokehead activities in Malibu. I would say you did pretty okay for yourself. Anyway. So she's at the party, and she ready to go, but he ain't ready to go. And out of nowhere, Kayla, the on and off again girlfriend, gets into a fight with Soulja. Big Soulja's female friend. Why they got into a fight, we don't know, but they going at it. Bop, bop, ba-dop, bop, 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 ba-doom, pop, 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 popping one another, dragging one another, stomping one another. When Big Draco and his assistant come down the stairs with guns and all and say, bitch, you ain't going nowhere. You gonna die tonight. In addition to telling Kayla she was gonna die, allegedly, Big Soulja and his assistant started to punch her in the face, arms, and legs repeatedly, then tied her to a chair with extension cords. Kept her there over 6 hours and would not let her go until she allegedly sucked and shucked Big Draco, aka Soulja, off in front of everybody. He busted and came, and then she was let go and she fled the scene, and they in court till this day. I want to know why the big outlets ain't been covering this story. To me, it definitely sounds like some coke-ish activities, but that's just an allegedly. I ain't saying he on it, and I don't know what nobody do, but I'm just saying, this is definitely what it's giving. And since he's the first rapper on the internet, he this close to being the first rapper to go to jail. I don't think he's going to be able to handle jail all that well. So sad and a shame. And, if he did it, he needs to be persecuted to the fullest extent of the law. But this is what I am going to say. These women and these women going to learn. These celebrities ain't all what they cracked up to be. See, it's cool to go to this person's party and that person's party. Them ninjas be crazy as hell. Point blank and a period. Can we call it what it really probably was? He was doing some freaky, nasty, orgy type shit. She was done and ready to go. He was not done screwing. And so he tied her up, beat her ass, and low-key raped her until he was finished and ready for her to go. That's really how that went down.
It's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.